Okay, now then, next project's gonna be that light right there. Now I got a feeling that's gonna be a little problem. That's gonna take a little while there. You're gonna have to take all that tape off and stuff down in there. Yeah, we're gonna have a little work there, I think. Yeah, we are. A little bit, but we can do it. Okay, we're getting ready to get started. Forgot to get one piece of equipment out that I need to do this. Some electrical tape too. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'll take it off. Gotta find a part too. I got a part for that, I think. Yeah, dude. And we'll be right back with you. We'll be right back with you now. Okay, check in a minute. Well, heck, I almost forgot you guys. I sure did. Anyway, the wolf has already got that booger off. As you can well see, he's already got that booger off there. He cut it off. He unbolted it from here. Cut the wires already. When you guys start cutting wires, make sure that you only cut one wire at a time. One wire at a time. The reason for that is, if you cut through a ground wire and a hot wire at the same time, you might get a short, blow out fuses. You got another problem. So always cut one wire at a time. Already got it off. I forgot you guys. Boy, that was a boogie to get off there. Gonna have to get this fixed. Have to get that welded too there. Looks like get a new one of them. Yeah, I think the wolf needs a new one of them right there. Well, all these lights are gonna be gone by the end of the month, I think, anyway. So we'll just have to see what happens. Had to get some more stuff out there. Yeah, had to find my tape. Had to get the extra stuff out. So anyway, here we go. Here's the old one right there. That's the old one right there. Boy, it took some damage in a few years. Yeah, some of them light bulbs right there ain't working. Some of them light bulbs right in there ain't working. That's the problem with it. It sure took some damage though, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Oh well, no good no more. Yeah, here's a couple wrenches I had to use. But the important part here is these connectors. Little bitty connectors right there. Yeah, they got all kinds of different sizes in there. I'll show you. You guys seen these before. All kinds of different sizes. Now, a lot of guys, even the wolf, even the shadow wolf, he solders wires together on occasion. But due to the fact that this light's going to be coming off pretty soon, I think, I'm just going to go ahead and use these heat shrink connectors this time. Sometimes, once I put the heat shrinks on, since this is down there in an area where it gets a lot of water, a lot of salt, a lot of snow, I use these heat shrinks here also. Hope you can see them. Little black things. What I do is I put these on there. If I don't do the solder, I put these on there. And then I connect my wires with one of these. Then I slip this and then heat this up. Then slip this right here back over this part and heat shrink it. So that way I got double the pleasure, double the fun, water protection. That's right. Sometimes I'll even go as far as to put a little dialect grease on there. A little bit of dialect grease up in there before I heat it up. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. Make sure you get the right size connectors for your wires. Now then, the next thing. I forgot to get this thing out here. Yeah, this is my crimper for these right here. Yeah, you need one of these. Sure, you can take a pair of pliers. You can take a pair of pliers and crimp them babies. That don't work though. That don't work that good. These babies crimp it right, okay? But the next part I want to show you here, and hopefully as you can see this, I got my camera right here too. I got my phone so you can watch me. Yeah, is I use these things to cut the wires. A lot of guys use pocket knives, use box cutter. I had to get the box cutter out to cut that tape off. They be playing with it, shaving it off. Nah, some people got these things with strippers on them. Like this one right here got a strip on it. I don't do that either. I'm old school. I use one of these puppies right here. I hope you can see it. You see it okay? Yeah. Works fine for me. Now then, I'm going to show you this. Then I'm going to go up there and connect them. And then I'm going to turn the camera back on. And I'll show you how I put these on there. Show you how to heat shrink it all together. Okay. The key here is you take off like about 1/4 of an inch with these little suckers. They got little cutters in there, see? All you got to do is just feel it. Just like you shooting a needle in a vein. Just feel it till it pops. Just like that. Yeah, there it is. You don't want to cut into the wires. And you pull that little baby off. Now this is mil spec stuff. Well, I cut too many wires right there. I cut too many wires. That's okay. We'll cut it again. I got extra wire. That's right. And anyway, I gotta try to keep all my wires the same length too, all of them. Yeah. So anyway, take about a 1/4 inch off, just a little bit of a punch. You can feel it right there. And you just pull it off like that right there. That's all you do. Give it a little spin, that help you out a little bit. Then you put, well, that's a little bit too much. Might be a little bit too much. And what you do is you take your cutters and cut that little excess off right there. About a 1/4 inch, that's all you need. That's all you need. That's right, that's all you need. Get it nice like that. Yeah. And you slip it in there. You slip it up in there. Make sure it goes in the hole real good. Then you take your quimples. Take your quimples right here and you quimp it. That's right. That's the way you do that. Do each one separately. Then you hook it onto the other end. On the other end, you make sure that you connect the black wire to the black wire. Make sure you connect the red wire to the red wire. That's right. Make sure you connect all the wires right there. That's for sure. Make sure I got the camera so I can see it. See if you can see what I'm seeing. And a white wire to white wire. If you don't, you're going to have some issues. Unless you've got a bunch of wires like the Templa's got on them, which is a little wired a little bit different. That's right, because I have to have things blinking and stuff, and then that's when you go ground to ground and positive. It's a little different. Positive to ground, a little different, but that's a little bit more technical. I have to show you how that stuff works. But anyway, that's basically what you do. That's basically what you do. Matter of fact, the Wolf is going to go, Shadow Wolf, going to go ahead and show you how he crimps these things. You notice they got colors here, like that right there. That right there is the red one. Okay, this one right here got colors on. I don't know if you can see them or not, but you got a yellow, a blue, and a red. In your little box of connectors, your quick connectors, your little butt connectors, you got a blue one, and you got a red one, and you got a yellow one. A yellow one. Those colors coincide to which crimper you use to crimp this onto the wire. That's right. That's right. We've got a tape out too. That right there is to connect the cable protector. You know that little plastic thing, the cable protector? Make sure you got a good thing on there instead it ain't flopping around and stuff. But I'll show you how I'm going to crimp this right here, right now. What you do, you get it opened up. And that's El Cheapo. Bought it at Walmart. Yeah, it did. Bought it at Walmart. You hook it up to the red one. Just like that. Make sure that thing's in there. Make sure that puppy's in there really good. Yeah, you're about halfway down it. You crimp that sucker really good. Yeah, put a lot of pressure on it. Yeah, but you don't want to cut through it. Don't want to cut through it. You see that? She's on there. Now I want to use my heat gun. That's going to make a real good seal. Real good seal right around there. But like I say, sometimes I use these little puppies right here. And I put on there and slip over there and then heat this first. Then I pull that over there and then heat that thing second. That gives me a double protection against that water and all that corrosion. Okay, you want to see that happen once again? Okay, we're going to show you that once again right here. Since I cut that one, I'm going to cut this one off right about there. And we're going to strip it. Just till you feel it. Just till you feel it there. That's right, just till you feel it. That way you cut it, make a little indentation, and you pull it apart. That's all you do. You twist that little booger together so it's good and tight. You don't have to do that. It's just the way the Shadow Wolf does it. Cut it off at about a 1/4 inch. Yeah, about a 1/4 inch. That's all you need. Get your connector. Yeah, get your connector now. Push it up on there. Make sure it's seated real good now. It's seated real good. Grab your crimples. See that? You got the yellow, blue, and the red again. Use the red because you got a red one or pink one, whatever color you want to call it. And you get ready and you make sure it's in there. You crimp that baby down really good. That's all you got to do. Pull on it, make sure it's sealed. That's right. You want to do it one more time? Okay, one more time. This time I'm just going to strip it and then cut it. Okay, see, I used to do this a lot. I do this a lot anyway. I got the Templar. Templar got a lot of lights on them. Yeah, the Wolf's going to be replacing 50 of them damn lights. Yes, he is. He gonna be replacing 50 lights on the truck. It's all gonna change. Time for the Templar to get a new little look. Yeah, time to change it up a little bit. I hope everybody likes it. I know I'm gonna like it. I don't care if y'all like it or not, but when I get finished, it's gonna look pretty. Yeah, it is. Where's my other crimper at? My other protector. Put it on there. Make sure it's in there good. You can even see it in there. You can even see it. You can't see it on the camera, but I can see that it's up in there. Get my crimpers. Make sure it's on the red one. About halfway up. About halfway up. Make sure that baby's in there really good and crimp her down. And that's all there is to it. Pull on it. Whoa! Wolf missed it. He missed it. Yeah, he did. Get a new one. He missed it. Get a new one. Accidents happen. That's right. I got one more pink one. We better make this one work. I got another box up in the truck. Hey, put it in there. Just like that. And crimp them down. That's right. Crimp her down. That's right. And there you go. She's in there good. Okay. I'll get back with you as soon as I go over there and bolt this thing on there. You gotta know how to run a bolt in there. So I'll catch you in a minute. Check you in a bit. Got the gun going. He's got it all connected up, as you can see right here. I screwed up, so I had to make an amplification here. I had to use a blue one. That's the next size up from there. I don't have no more pink ones, but that's I'm gonna have to improvise because I don't have another pink one right now. Can't get to the store. I want to get this done, and these lights are gonna come off anyway. End of this month, I'm hoping, if my lights come in. So I got my gun running up here. Show you how to do this. All you do, you notice I got a glove on too. She's pretty hot. So all I got to do is just start heating it in a motion like that. I hope I got it hot enough. The wind's blowing, so it may take a little bit longer than normal. A lot of guys use lighters and stuff like that. I prefer to use a gun. Yeah, I do. Take it a minute to get it going here. Yeah, see how it's shrinking up there? Nice and pretty. Nice and pretty. You do not want to get your wires hot, because if you start melting your wires, you're screwing stuff up. That's right. Just heat that. Heat it till it gets a good closing on it. That's right. It'll be real tight and pretty when it's finished. Real pretty when it gets finished. That's right. That way water won't get down in there. Now I may have a problem with that hot wire, which is the black one. Yeah, I might have a little problem with that one, but I hope not. And this will last for 30 days. If not, I'll get me a pink one when I get to the store, and I'll come back and I'll modify it. That's right. Now you can usually see the color of the wire really good when them things are really sucked down tight. Yeah, you can see the colors of the wires. That's right. And that's what we're doing. We're making sure that they're together. That's right. Gotta wear a glove. It get hot. And get real hot real quick. Now notice how that blue one right there, she's sucking up. We gotta put a little bit extra heat on her. Yeah, make sure that thing's on there tight. Because it's the wrong size for this. You don't want to get no waters up in there. But this one here could cause an issue. And if I had an issue with it, that's the first wire that I would come to, right there. That's right. Okay, there she goes. She's sucking up pretty good. Sucking up pretty good. Yeah, it is. And it'll take a little bit longer because I don't have the gun on super hot and the wind's blowing here. So, it takes the heat away from them. But you don't want to start melting your wires. You just want to melt your sink around there, your connector. That's all you want to do. Now if I put it on high, then it would already be done. But I don't want to do that. Nah, I don't want to do that. Okay, it's about done right now. If you use the lighters or the propane things, they go zoop real quick. Real quick, but the wolf don't like them. He don't like them. Nah, I don't like them. I don't know why, I just don't. I like a heat gun better. That's right. Boy, they get warm. That wind blowing that heat away from it. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's about got it there, fellas. That's about got it. Yeah, that sucked up pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Now then, the wolf's gonna finish this up, and he's gonna tape it all up, turn his gun off, power off, set it upside down. Now I'm gonna put this cable loom over it. Boy, that's warm. Put that over it, and tape it up, and I'll show it to you when it's all done there. Yeah, I will. Show it to you when it's all done. Okay, check you in a minute. Okay, everybody, the wolf got it done now. He got it done. Shadow Wolf got it done, all brand new. Already checked it out, and lights are working. They're blinky, and all that stuff. She's on there solid, brand new, all taped up. Notice that. Wolf did make one mistake, though. Made one mistake with it. He had to use a blue one. Well, anyway, the next thing is I got to clean up all my mess. Put all my tools up, make sure everything's good, shut her back up, and get ready for another project. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave me some comments on this. Tell me what I should do better. I'm always learning. This is the way I've done it for a long time, many years, and it seems to work for me. But this light right here, I didn't do completely like I normally do my lights, because I know it's coming off in less than 30 days. Maybe. If my lights come in. I sure hope they do, because they're gonna be pretty. They're gonna be real pretty. Like I say, the wolf's lights are gonna change. Until next time, y'all be safe. Y'all be safe, and the Lord bless each and every one of you from the Templar.